Now, before all of you Roland Martin groupies come over here stumping your feet and waving your pom poms, let's get one thing clear. There is no such thing as independent news. Now, I'm proud of the brother that he got his own news channel because we don't have nothing. We don't even own BET. So I got to give it to the brother for that. But one thing I can say is that Roland Martin is not an independent news channel like he claimed to be. Because if he was independent, then he wouldn't be choosing a particular party. Now, we know he's a Democrat. He knows the only thing he does is preach his Democratic Party. Now, to me, you might say, well, brother, we're free, but we ain't free if we can't be independent and make our own decisions. That's called independent news. You are not an independent news channel, period, okay? You are a man that owns a channel that happens to be geared toward the Democratic Party. So you have taken your money and your resources and you have decided to use it in the behalf of the white liberals. Now that's what you have. Okay, it's not independent, because if it was independent, you would say, check this out, black people, go out there and vote for the best party for you. Go out there and vote for somebody that's going to do something for you. That's what you would be saying. You wouldn't be saying, well, if you don't vote for this and you ain't black. If you don't vote for this, you ain't black. And if you don't vote for that, you ain't black. You know what I'm saying? And sit up here and start talking like, you know what I'm saying, Joe Biden was talking to black people, talking about if you don't vote for Democrats, you ain't black. You know what I'm saying? If we was really in power and had our own decisions, our own mind, then we should be able to make our own decisions. You know what I'm saying? Why you got to try to demonize black people that don't want to vote for the Democratic Party? You know what I'm saying? That's not choice. If people had a choice, you would say, hey, make your choice, and whatever your choice is your choice. You wouldn't be going around here trying to demonize people. You know what I'm saying? Trying to twist people's hands and everything. And then try to black shame people because they don't want to vote for a party that ain't been doing nothing lately. You know what I'm saying? They haven't been doing nothing lately. What they did in the past, just like you guys said, well, what the Republicans did in the past for us doesn't make a difference. It's what's going on now. Well, let me tell you the same thing, Roland Martin. You know what I'm saying? It's not about what happened back then. What about now? So don't bring up the Democratic Party and all of the accolades that they had and how they so-called to help black people in everything. You know what I'm saying? Because if they're not doing it now, then just like you said, it doesn't matter. Just like you told me, does it? You know, yeah, the Republican Party was good for us back then in the 1930s, 1920s, and the 1890s, or whatever you want to call it, but they're not good for us now. So we with the Democratic Party because they haven't done nothing for us lately. Like Janet Jackson said, what have you done for me lately? Well, now I'm saying that to the Democratic Party. What have they done for us lately? And why don't you ditch them just like you ditched the Republican Party when they stopped doing things for you? Because that's what it's been about. It's been about what have you done for me lately? Politics. And that's what black people have always done, right? We go according to who we think that's going to give us the tangibles and who's going to give us something. Well, right now, the Democratic Party ain't giving us nothing. So are you going to do them the same way you did the Republicans in the 1930s? Are you going to jump ship? You know what I'm saying? What are you going to do? Because right now the Democratic Party is more concerned about lesbians and transgenders than they worried about us. You know what I'm saying? They're more worried about migrants and everything than they are about us. So where we come in the party? You know what I'm saying? Are we supposed to sit in the back seat for the next 10 to 15 years to give them leeway to put all these other people into positions and power and everything? Then what we going to do? We just going to be lingering around, you know what I'm saying, in the spirit world? I mean, what we supposed to do? The black agenda is really not even a black agenda. I don't know what you want to call it now. You know, they didn't turned it into multicolorism, and you are a person of color, which is just disrespectful, because when you call a person of color, that means you're singling out people. You know what I mean? Why can't we just be Americans? You know, why we got to be people of color? See, that's the thing. It's all racism. You know what I mean? Even the liberals are racist because they call us people of color. That's racist. You know what I'm saying? That's what they called us back then. Oh, these colored folks. You know what I mean? But we walk around here thinking it's a badge of honor to be called people of color. They're disrespecting you right in front of your dang faces, and then you want to tell me that the liberals are not racist. This is what I'm talking about. It doesn't make no dang sense at all. So I'm going to say this, and I'm going to leave this video at this, you know, and give you Roland Martin cheerleaders something to cheer about. And you gonna come over here, this, that, he don't know what he talking about, this, that. Well, check this out. If we turn our back on the Republican Party in the 1930s, right? If we say, you know what, we going over here because you haven't done nothing for us lately, you didn't support the Civil Rights Bill in the 1960s, we're going over here, blah, 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 blah. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I studied, political science. I know the whole dang story. Up, down, and all around. You know what I'm saying? Roland Martin ain't the only political scholar over here. But the deal is this. If the Democratic Party haven't done nothing for us, and I say in the last 10 years, they just fell flat. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on in the White House, repositioning, and, all the little weird words they like to say and everything. But I'm just saying, what have you done for us lately? And that's where we at this point when it comes to black people. Now, if they don't vote you in, it's going to take a miracle for Biden to win. It's going to take some more Mrs. Majuma going on. You're going to have to dance around the spirit world over there. Y'all going to have to conjure up some of those spirits y'all be conjuring up over there in the White House to get black people to vote for you this time. You're going to need a miracle, because they barely made it in by the skin of their teeth in this last election. Because Roland, Roland be begging and shaming black people to vote for the Democratic Party, begging and shaming. If he ain't going to beg you to do it, he going to shame you to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how Roland Martin rolls. But black people we're just fed up, especially black men. Black men ain't even messed with y'all, period. Because y'all done put them on the back burner a long time ago. All you black men should be ashamed of yourself for getting on here and get mad at me when they ain't gave you nothing. They done kicked you out of the house. They done gave you the 3 strikes law. They done locked you up in prison. It's all liberal. This is all liberal laws. You know what I'm saying? The crime bill had you all locked up. Then put you out your house and everything. We got single mothers going on. All of this stuff these people done did. And you have the nerves to get on here and talk crazy to me, brother. You have the nerve to talk crazy. How they treat us. You know what I'm saying? You see how they treat us? We ain't got no power in the Democratic Party. The black man is unheard of. The black boys out here dying, and the Democrats don't care. You know what I'm saying? Where is the bill to help the little black boys out here dying on the streets? They low in test scores. They low in school attendance. They high in incarceration. You know what I'm saying? Where is the bill, an executive order that's going to save these young black men? There is none. That's why I have no respect for you black men, Democrat. I expect it from black women, because they supposed to be the backbone of the Democratic Party. Show me a race where the women are the backbone. Show me a race where the women are the head of the family. Show me another race where the woman has more power than the man. And I show you the black culture. The black culture, the black woman has more power than the black man. And you know what I'm saying? And the Democratic Party is more geared towards the black woman than they are geared towards the black man. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have more black male conservatives than you have black conservative females. It all makes sense. So when you black men come over here talking crazy to me and everything, I just look at you and shake my head. Be like, I don't understand that, brother, because they ain't did nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? You got your nerves to come over and talk crazy to me. Crying about Roland Martin this and the Democratic Party. You got your nerves, man. You a simp. You know what I'm saying? That's wrong with the black man now. That's why you ain't got no power, because you done sent to this mess. And you done basically accepted it. You know what I'm saying? Being second in the command. I would say third in command, because it would be the black man, the black woman, then the Democratic Party being the head of the household, because they running your whole lives. They done ran the man out. The government then became the daddy. I can go on and on, man. I will crush you up under here talking about debate Roland Martin. Man, I'll put Roland Martin under the rose petals, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll put that man under the rose petals. You know what I mean? When it comes to this truth. So the Democratic Party done dismantled the whole black culture. They done brought in the government, which is what we fought in the Civil War, was to get away from the government and the powers that be in the country that was running us. That's what we fought for. Civil War was to set you free from the government that was oppressing you. And here you go right back to the Democratic Party, and you go right back to government control. Man, miss me with that mess, okay? Miss me come over here talking crazy to me with your pom-poms, you know what I'm saying, and your Roland Martin cheerleaders. Man, you need to, y'all get on my last nerves, When the Democratic Party ain't done for nothing for you in 10 years, they talk crazy to you. Yeah, man, just vote and shut up. You know what I'm saying? Just vote. That's how you treat black people. Just vote and shut up. Just vote and shut up. Well, we ain't going to just vote and shut up over here. I guarantee you that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't fear nobody but God. Come over here talking crazy to me like that and see what happened to you. This is going to be a bad day. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? So let me tell you something. When it comes to the Democratic Party, first of all, they don't care about the black family because everything they do is anti-black family. It messes up the black family. The government has messed up the black family. When they put the black man out of the home, they messed up the family. When they put the black man in prison for 3 strike laws and having very small amounts of marijuana, they was messing up the. How could somebody say that they love you when they dismantling the black? How you gonna say the Democratic Party love us when they done dismantled the whole black family? Tell me. Don't worry, I'll wait. You know what I'm saying? They don't love us. That ain't love. You don't even do what it takes to keep the black family together. So I don't want to hear none of this mess. I'm tired of you. You know what I'm saying? You and your Roland Martin pom-poms come over here talking your smack, talking about you won't go on the Roland Martin show. Man, I'll put Roland Martin under the rose petals when it comes to this stuff, man, because I'm spiritual and I'm intellectual and I'm political. I look, I can either go to the scriptures or I can go to political science on you. It doesn't make no difference to me because I can tell you a whole lot. Okay? A whole lot. So, but anyways, like I said, I'm just going to leave it at that. The Democratic Party, rest in peace, because I don't think you're going to make it this time. And I'm just waiting and hoping I can see the look on Roland Martin's face. I ain't going to let him live it down for the next 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Roland Martin, you better hope they don't lose. You better hope Biden don't lose, because I'm going to be on you, man. The invisible woman by the name of Kamala. You know what I'm saying? I hope they lose. Oh, man, I ain't lying, boy. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm hoping that they lose, for I can just see that look on your face. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to screenshot it, and I might put it on my wall. I might screenshot it and put it on my wall, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this going to feel so good just to see that look on your face, Roland Martin. Oh, it's going to feel so good. I'm just waiting for that day, man. I'm just waiting for that day. I can't wait for the election to jump off, because let me tell you something. With the war and the Palestine and what's going on in Israel and how Biden is handling the war, oh, man, look at here. His numbers is down low. His numbers is down so low, it's pathetic. It's pathetic, because nobody really claimed that he knew what he was doing anyways. So I'm not surprised. I'm just surprised that you guys are surprised. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm surprised of. But we're going to leave it at that. I said what I had to say. I broke all this down in a nutshell why I'm not going to vote for the Democratic Party. And all you black men, I'm just simply sick of you coming over here talking smack for a party that ain't done not an iota for you. So you put you on the sideline. You a simp. You know what I'm saying? You're a simp to the black woman ruling over you, and I'm going to continue to do what I got to do. I'm going to continue to stay conservative, because that's where it's at. Because that's the people that's really fighting for the love of God and all of his statutes and laws and the 12 commandments and everything. Those are people that's holding that up. And the Democratic Party over here playing house. They playing with it. You know what I'm saying? They're over here playing with scriptures. They're over here playing and acting like they this and that and that and this. They don't know nothing. You can't listen to the Democratic Party, because the only thing they got is rappers. They want to put Cardi B up here and tell us what to do. You know what I'm saying? What political party that puts rappers in power and try to tell you what to do? You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make no sense. Y'all go get a bunch of celebrities. You know what I'm saying? We got a bunch of celebrities as leaders. You know what I'm saying? We got a bunch of rappers and R&B singers telling us who to vote for. It doesn't make no sense. They in the studio 24 hours. What do they know? You know what I'm saying? I don't even understand that. Don't you got a concert that you got to attend to? Don't get over here on live, Cardi B and all these people talking about, well, this what you need to do. And what's this what you need? It's a circus, man. To tell you the truth, the Democratic Party is nothing but one big circus, man. You know what I mean? They twerking on BET. They got stripper poles on BET. Man, y'all, and it's all by the liberals. This is all liberals. This is what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with the liberals, you're going to get people, you're going to get transgenders preaching in your schools, teaching your children. You're going to get sexually overcharged books, you know what I'm saying, for little kids to be, you know what I'm saying, reading about men and women having sexual relations, you know what I'm saying, at an early age. That's what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? You know what you're also going to get? You're going to get a bunch of unnecessary celebrities trying to tell you which way to vote and everything. And then you're going to get stripper poles on the BET Awards and stuff like that, you know. And then you're going to have Sexy Red rapping around here. I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, Biden going to have a Zoom meeting with Sexy Red. You know what I mean? That's what you're going to get with the Democratic Party. You're going to get a circus. Because that's all it is. Democratic Party ain't nothing but one big circus, man. You know, and it's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing to the mystique of black people. As the black culture, we should be upset and embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? How they treat us, how they come at us, like we just gonna listen to a bunch of rappers and athletes. That's basically what they view us as. You know, the liberals, man, that's racist. Because the liberals are gonna spend a bunch of money, you're gonna go get a bunch of rappers and athletes to tell us what we need to do. That lets you know the liberals have no respect for us. You can't go get a legitimate individual, you know what I'm saying? You having Zoom meetings with Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? But black leaders can't even get a Zoom meeting with the president. You know, this one big circus, man. This is one big circus, you know? And then you have a vice president that has her whole life putting black people in jail. You know what I'm saying? This is what you have. Then you have Biden with the crime bill putting black people in jail. You have a bunch of, I say, you know what? I call them the incarceration team. You know what I'm saying? Biden and Kamala is the incarceration team. So if you want to get locked up, keep them in office. If you want to stay in jail, black people, keep them in office. Because remember, the Democratic Party got mad when Trump started letting people out of jail. They actually got upset. Why would you get upset if somebody is letting black people out of jail? You know why? Because you have Biden, you know what I'm saying, which love the black people to go to jail. And then you have Kamala. She laughs and snickers while she putting black people in jail. So it all makes sense. It all makes sense on why they did not like Trump. They did not like Trump because Trump was letting black people out of jail. And that's not the liberal, you know what I'm saying, way of doing things. That's not the liberal way of doing. I told you guys to stop playing with me. I told you guys, you think I was just going to go away? I told you guys to stop playing with me. You and Roland Martin and all the rest of you people, you better stop playing with me, man, because you coming over here. You know what you're going to get? You're going to get the truth. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get the truth about that big old circus called the Democratic Party, because that's all it is. Democratic Party ain't nothing but Circus Vargas. That's all it is. It's Circus Vargas, man. You know what I mean? It's just one big circus. And that's what it's all about, the Democratic Party, man. It's just a mess, man. It's just a total mess. You know what I mean? You know, to me, it's like the Democratic Party looked like a good segment of Love and Hip Hop. That's what it looked like. You know, it's starting to look like entertainment at this time. You know, you got New York falling apart because they got all these people coming in. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. You know, the Democratic Party is a circus. Democratic Party is a circus, always been a circus, and always will be a circus, period. And all you Roland Martin cheerleaders, go chew on that.